Ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas, everyone, and welcome to Ken versus 10 Christmas edition. I'm still getting myself situated here. What is up, everyone? Kristen, a rule squirrel, is here first. Good morning, Kristen. And my niece, Aspen, Monkey Head, is here in the chat as well. Man, it's going to be a fun, festive day. Got all kinds of stuff going on. And we're going to invite you guys here into the show as well. If you want to pop on and say Merry Christmas to everyone. I'll adjust that camera a little bit more. Susan is here. What is up, my cousin Susan, Allegheny Roots? Susan, how many days of school left you get? Uh-oh. Oh, that's Aspen is sick again. So I'm at my house. Well, boo for that, being sick during the Christmas time. I feel bad for you. What do you want for Christmas, Aspen? Let's find out what Aspen wants for Christmas. And then we will also, we'll see who jumps in here. We will ask the all-important question. One with kids, but two total. 1 day with kids left for school, and then probably one admin day, and then it is Christmas break. Aspen doesn't know what she wants for Christmas. My screens seem to be all off here for some reason. Again, the seasonal Santa, I just ran it. Man, seasonal Santa is worn out. I got to tell you that for sure. Lots of stuff going on this Christmas season. Busy, busy, busy. So, is everybody ready for Christmas? All your gifts bought, all your presents, they're all wrapped. They're under the tree, ready for Santa. Or are you like me, still waiting for the elves to make all the gifts to wrap and deliver? I'll be setting up my wrapping table soon, probably this weekend. Getting my custom built wrapping table done. Or not done. It's already done. Just needs to be set up. Get all the gift wrap out, all the presents, everything. I got to clean up out there in the living room, get it ready to set up, crank up some Christmas music, some Christmas shows, Christmas movies, get all of that going. Kristen is done. Only a couple gifts need to arrive in the mail so you can wrap. It's fun. So hopefully, yeah. The postal service and the delivery companies have been making it a little tough this season. They're behind. I would imagine there's going to be record packages delivered this year. More and more and more people shop online and ship stuff and have stuff directly shipped for Christmas gifts. They don't even have to wrap it. They can send it out that way. So we got some fun going on today. I'm going to do a little bit of music test. A test for later on tonight is the holiday live tour on the Reseller Clickbait podcast. And that's going to be fun. That's 8 p.m. Eastern time. I'm going to throw this up right there for just a little bit. We'll click it on and off. What is up, Eden? Good to see you here, my friend. Hello, all. Merry Christmas to you. We're just being Christmassy festive fun here on Ken versus 10 today. Going to do a little bit of a music test. Going to do a couple of giveaways. Some Christmas fun, and we're just kind of hanging out here, see who pops in the chat. It is a busy time, but while we are waiting, let's find out. We cannot start a Ken versus 10 show without finding out. Susan, what are you having for lunch today? What is on? Are you having just straight Christmas cookies? Christmas cookies, candies, cakes, all of the yummy goodness. My man, my boy, Ray, Nashville Flippers, is here. What is up, Ray? Hopefully, you are having a great day. Jeremy, doing it wrong. Heidi ho, neighbors. Merry Christmas to you. And I'm going to put this in the chat. And I'm going to pin it up there. That is a link. If anybody wants to pop on the show with me and just say Merry Christmas, say hey, say hi, say Heidi ho, whatever. We're just opening it up to having fun today. Susan is having, everybody can get their day started now because they know Susan is having pasta and from Sansoda's. Sansoda's is a local Italian restaurant here in our town, and they make great pizza and pasta. I might put their pizza up as one of the best in my town. They make it's like those pepperonis that like they all kind of cup up and they get that little bit of grease in there. So we call them cuppy pepperonis. They get all cupped up and they crispy on the top. That little bit of like a well of grease. Oh, they are great. But Sansoda's having pasta and salad from Sansoda's. Yes, great pizza. Kristen is busy today. She is taking pics while she's listening. Even in the Christmas season, got to keep that business going. Got to keep those listings flowing. I just made that up. Got to keep that business going and then listings flowing. Jill is here. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to Jill. Jill was my elf. Last night I had a Christmas, a Santa gig last night for one of the local service organizations, and it was fun. We almost slept through it. We had a busy day yesterday. Had to get up like in the middle of the night. Jill's mother had a back surgery, a back procedure, to get her back on the mend and mobile. But we had to be about 2 hours away from my house at like 5:45 in the morning, which made me have to leave my house by 3:00 in the morning last night. To get there, and we were there pretty much most of the day. Then came home and thought, oh, we're just gonna rest for a minute, just kind of take the edge off a little bit of a nap. And we woke up like 20 minutes before we were supposed to be at the Santa gig. I've never got ready so quick as I did that night, but it was fun. It was a great time. And Jill was there as my elf, hanging out. And Chris Cajun had his lesson. Chris, we were kind of out of town, getting back in, having dinner when Chris was doing his last Whatnot show for the season for until the first of the year. I had to unbundle one Whatnot order 4 different times. That's a lot of work. You know what? I had one of those. I'm assuming, Chris, that you are saying that one buyer bought so many things that even unbundling at once, they all wouldn't fit into one box. I had that last week when we did a big Whatnot show with Loungefly bags. And for some reason, it would break up certain people's orders into 2 or 3 orders, but there was this one order that they had all as just one order to ship. And there were like 9 Loungefly backpacks. That's not going to fit in one box. So I had to break that all down and use up all of my what do they call those when you unbundle something? Oh, I know what it's called when you unbutton something. Um, yes, 358 ounces into one order. That's just crazy. But hey, it sounds like you had some great sales. I hope the show went really well for you. Again, apologize I wasn't there to help uh, do some modding for you. But super busy day for the seasonal Santa. Oh, I have to say Merry Christmas right here. We're going to start out the show. I got my eggnog mixed with 7 Up. That's how I like to do it. About a half and half ratio of, be sure to put the eggnog in the glass, or the what am I saying? I put the eggnog in the glass first and then slowly pour it in the 7 Up so that it wouldn't all fizz over the top. If you do it the other way, it gets all foamy. But every year my dad keeps me stocked. My mom and pop, who are watching right next door, my dad buys eggnog for me. This is Southern Comfort, but there's no alcohol in this. There's no alcohol, but it's Southern Comfort brand eggnog. That's the taste of Christmas right there, folks. Kristen would disagree. Patrick Murphy, what is up, my friend Patrick Murphy, flying in to say hi and light up that thumbs up. Always appreciate a thumbs up. If I let you win tonight, you'll forget. Well, that's all on you. Not in the middle of the afternoon, Jeremy. Not in the middle of the afternoon. I'm not spiking this right now. Got lots to do, lots of errands, lots of places to go and run around today. Maybe in the late show tonight, the Reseller Clickbait Podcast Holiday Live Tour, maybe I'll throw a little something in there. Oh, she is drooling. She loves eggnog. Well, spoiler alert, Kristen, keep that in mind for this evening. Kristen, both in the chat right here, Kristen, a Rule Squirrel, and Chris Cajun Reseller are our special festive Christmas guests on the Holiday Live Tour over on Reseller Clickbait Podcast channel. I should probably get a link in there for that as well, so you guys can click on it, bookmark it, and join us tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, where Corey and I, Grams and Pops, and I'm looking at the other screen here. I'm trying to get a link for it. There we go. Let's copy that link right there. And we're going to put it in the chat. That is a link right there for the Reseller Clickbait Podcast. And there you go. Chris is all over it. Boom. Link right there. Oh, Chris is saying day drinking is for winners. But that's going to be fun. That's going to be a fun time. And I want to have you guys help me out in the chat here. If you would, we are going to be playing a game tonight with our guests, and it is like finish the Christmas lyric, or what's the next word. And I am going to try something here. Now you'll see what I'm doing. I have a couple of songs, and these are easy. These are throwaway gimmies, just for the chat here to try out. So you can let me know, number one, if this works, and number two, if it's too loud, if it's too soft, if I need to adjust the volumes of it. And And we'll do that here in a second. Chris says he is going to fail at that. I don't know. You might be surprised what you know. Danny is here. What is up, Danny? Merry Christmas to you, my friend. Cheers to you. Got some eggnog in the glass. Oh, man. I should have brought some Christmas cookies. We haven't made family Christmas cookies yet. I believe this weekend we are making them, so they are super fresh for Christmas morning. My mother puts out this big spread of cookies and candies and all kinds of fun stuff on Christmas morning. We have like a Christmas breakfast before we, tear into the gifts. A whole family comes over to my folks' house. Maybe my favorite day of the year. Maybe my favorite day of the year. What? Like you couldn't tell. You couldn't tell what it was. But also up there, pinned at the top of the chat is a StreamYard link. If you want to pop on the show and say hey to everyone, say Merry Christmases. I won't keep you long unless you want to hang around, however you want to do it. But there is a link there. We'll just have a fun festive Christmas party right here. Big time. Is that eggnog that's pre-mixed with Jack Daniels? Well, this is actually Southern Comfort brand eggnog. There is no alcohol in it to begin with. It is not spiked at the moment. But I've been known to put a little something in there from time to time just to, help to make the season bright. What can I say? But if you want to pop on the show, hit that link right there. And so I'm going to try this out. For those of you that are here, you can help me out. And because these are easy, but this will be the first one in the chat to guess it. And I'm going to give away, what do we got going on here? Once we do this, everybody knows that I'm a big fan of Smarties. Smarties candy. But I got some Smarties candy canes. Smarties candy canes right here. 20 pieces assorted fruit flavor candy canes. And that's going to go to the person that can guess, the first person in the chat. Yeah, that's how I should do it. Do it as a reverse. Whoever gets this first has to send me a gift. I don't think the P.O. box is down at the bottom of this. I didn't link that in there. But it'll be at the bottom of the Reseller Clickbait podcast show. But I like those rules. Brendan. So let's try this. And then also in the chat, you can let me know if the sound is too loud, not loud enough. But there's a couple pretty simple ones right here. So let's try this right now. Let me know what you think. First person in the chat. Merry Christmas, Break Dance and Judy. My mother is watching right next door, whichever way their house is. Their house is that way pointing on the camera, but it's actually that way in reality. And Patrick Murphy's going to try his hardest. Despite the name, they do not make you smart. Well, I don't know. I'm smart for eating them because I love them. How about that? Okay, so let's give this a try. Here we go. I'm going to push the button. Whoever the first person is to put the next word, or it's the next word in there, will win some Christmas candy cane Smarties. First answer is Die Hard. It is not, because Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. Keep that in mind. If you were going to come to the Reseller Clickbait podcast show tonight. So here we go. Are you ready? If you are ready, I'm going to see if this works. Let me know if it is loud enough and put the answer in the chat. Here we go.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh?
Could you hear that? Did that come through Was it loud enough? Was it too loud? And we got in the chat there. The first one that came up on my end was Patrick Murphy tonight and Hal the Reindeer. He went on with it. Susan had it right tonight. Brendan had it right. Danny had it right. Jeremy had it right. Eden had it right. Everybody. And my mother said it was perfect. She had it right. So the volume, I'm going to play that one again just to see. Again, we'll check volumes if it needs to be up a tinge
Rudolph, with your nose
or whatever.
so bright, won't you guide my sleigh?
I see you down there, Jill. I will turn it up just a tick more because I don't want to blast people out. Little low for you. We'll try it one more time. I bumped it up.
Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh?
We turned it up just a tick. Hey, and we got our first participant here on the show. Let's bring in right now. Jill should be on, but she is not. Oh, maybe I got to change the view.
Hey,
There she is. What is up? It is
I
my
leaned
elf.
over, took a bite of my soup, and then you're like, "Oh, now she's gonna come on." I'm like,
Wait,
"Oh,
you have chewy soup?
no!" I said I leaned over to take a bite of my soup.
Oh, yeah. Well, I guess a bite. I guess is that what? Yeah, I guess. What is a spoonful of soup? Is it a bite of soup?
You don't chew your soup. What do you swallow vegetables whole?
Sometimes. Yes, that's no good. Higher perfect. Thank you, Jeremy. Think sound could be for even me. Yes, even my mother who couldn't hear a dump truck passing through a nitroglycerin factory. It's not. Yes, it's not a bite of soup, says Kristen. How's your day going, Jill?
It's going.
It's going. You're busy as well.
Yep, I've seen a few clients. I had an early morning client. I heard you talking about our day yesterday, and
Yes.
of course, I try very hard to not schedule really early clients. Like I like to start at 9, but today I have a standing 8 o'clock, and I'm like, oh, I don't even know if I'll be mad if she would cancel, but she didn't. And it's the holidays, and I don't like to cancel people because the holidays are hard. So
Yes.
anyway, and it was fine.
For
She's
sure.
so fun and chipper, so it was probably good for me. So
Yes, exactly. Patrick says if Die Hard is a Christmas movie, then cereal is soup. That's about as close a comparison. Yes, Die Hard, not a Christmas movie. So that one worked out. Jill, you could hear that pretty good on your end as well. All right. So Patrick Murphy we're going to do one more. I loaded up 2 as a test to see if it worked before I did all the work for the show tonight. So we're going to do another one here. And whoever gets this one first is going some more candy canes, but these are Hostess. These are all your favorite Hostess flavors. Ding dong flavored, snowball flavored, and Twinkie flavored. Who doesn't like ding dongs? Well, I don't like snowballs because they have coconut in them.
your mama likes them though.
She does. So we've got snowballs, Twinkies, and so whoever gets this next one right, I'm going to send these out to you. Patrick, I should have your information already for shipping your Smarties out. But let's do one more right here. Now, Jill, don't yell out the answer.
Okay.
But you can type it in the chat. if you want. We'll see how it is with a guest on, what you're able to hear. That works out good. So we're going to play one more. Whoever, get your fingers ready, get your ears on. We're going to do one more and see what happens. So I'm going to do it right now. First one in the chat with the next word of the song. Here we go.
In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is.
Whoever is the first on my chat with the next line. Oh, I see it. I see it right there already. Doing it wrong, Jeremy Parson Brown. Who is Parson Brown? Eden had it right. Grams and Pops had most of it right. Great. Teresa, that's Teresa. What is up, Teresa? Cajun reseller. See, Cajun, Chris, you're going to be doing on. Pass it on. Give the gift to Eden. Well, how? See, that is the Christmas spirit right there. So Eden McCorkle, if you want to hit me up on Instagram, SSK Promo, you can find me there. Send me a message with your address and such, and we will get your Twinkie candy canes out to you.
I was going to type in Murphy Brown. You don't even remember who Murphy Brown is.
I do. Murphy Brown was it was a TV show, and it was Candace Bergen. Is that right? That was Murphy Brown?
Yep.
So, Jill, what kind of Christmas wishes do you have to pass along to everyone?
Christmas wishes. So I'll try not to be serious because I know that's not who you are. Just that you would find, like, just that there would be peace and joy in your season, whatever that looks like, whether it's spending time with your family or staying home or buying gifts or not buying gifts or, not eating ham and things like that, the things that bring you joy. And that's what I would wish for everybody. Honestly, what are you making that face for?
Honey, it's Christmas ham.
Yeah, I said but you're finding joy in eating it or not eating it. Oh, I didn't say eating him. I said not eating him.
Okay. Go ahead.
No, that would be it. Just that's it. It's not it's not the presents, it's not all of that. It's like what brings you joy.
Yes.
You can't let a counselor talk for a minute and a half without her talking about the fact that this is a struggle season for some people. And so that's it. So it's not going to kill anybody to give eye contact in a store and just say hi or say something. That's important because we walk around and we don't look at each other. And then so I make everybody look at me and I say hi to everybody. So
yes, and that's part of why I do, a big reason why I do the seasonal Santa stuff. It's not going out and doing Santa gigs. It's walking around looking like this at Walmart, at the grocery store, and getting a smile from somebody, a ho ho ho, a Merry Christmas, and handing out some candy canes. That's why I do it. Maybe bring a little bit of joy one day, for just a couple of minutes. Somebody walks around the corner of the aisle and they see this, walking around, and I usually try to have a bright, cheery face on as well. It's a little hard during Santa season to be low key. Well, I do it by, I just wear my regular black hat. And
you're not low key in June or July. So I don't even know what you're talking about December.
Well, that is true. That is true. And also we're just having like a Christmas party here. If anybody wants to hit that link that is pinned at the top,
I can jump out anytime. I look like I'm in prison.
Jump in the show. You do. You look like Big Time Flips. You got a Big Time Flips-ish feel to you there.
Look,
the kids made lots of comments about our Santa being a real Santa on Saturday and not a fake one. Last Saturday, I did a fun Uh, Susan, before you are like completely out of town, or if you want to, I don't know if going by this way, I have your Christmas blanket. If you want to get that before Christmas, we need to figure out how to hook up um, before then. But I did an event at Susan's school as Santa Claus. Um, it was super fun, but the whole beard kind of adds a legitimacy to it. It was a fun event because it was interesting. They also had a fellow there that was dressed up as the Grinch. The Grinch was there at the school, and how many of the little ones just went and warmed right up to the Grinch? They were right up there. They thought I don't know if he was a funny character, not scary at all, but when it came to Santa Claus and sitting on Santa's lap, getting a picture taken, how like timid they were and not really sure. I guess it's the big guy. There's a lot riding on one day a week or one day a year, and not knowing, you don't want to get it wrong when you're talking to the big guy. Susan has a hair appointment on Monday. I could stop by. Yes, we will talk about that. We will work that out. Susan, I want to make sure you get that beautiful Christmas blanket that you got in our Whatnot show before Christmas, if you wanted to give that out as a gift. Jill, where do you stand on eggnog?
Nope.
I mean, I already knew that, folks, but I wanted to see her admit her wrongdoings in the chat.
It is, I don't mind the flavor of eggnog
Okay.
in certain things.
It's
Yeah, it's the fact that it's so freaking thick.
it's like drinking egg gravy.
Yeah, see, and that's exactly what it is.
Well, that's why I thin it down a little bit with some 7-Up in
I
there.
don't care. Well, yeah, no, just not. I guess I really don't necessarily like the flavor. Sometimes, yeah, I don't know.
Tell them about the lady that told you that she was inspired when she seen you and came up to you later and chatted if you want to. Yeah, I forget where I told that story on here last week. I was in the grocery store, and I'm looking like this. And a lady just came up like and just stopped her cart beside me, and she said, "Thank you." And I was like, "Oh, well, you're welcome. Merry Christmas." And she's like, and she kind of the same thing that Jill had said. There's so many people that are either sad or so many people that, go through a lot this season. And that I was just a blessing, that I was just a blessing to be so bright and cheerful. And Santa, I was just doing grocery shopping. And so we had a little conversation there, really super sweet lady. And so a little bit later, as I was going up towards the checkout, she came around the corner and she said, "Oh, by the way, I haven't been good all year." And I was like, I just like immediately like, "Yeah, I know." I said, as soon as we talked, I checked the naughty and nice list, and I was like, "Yeah, poor lady's on the naughty list, getting a lump of coal." And she just got the biggest kick out of that. Does my eggnog curdle when you put 7-Up in it? It does not, Teresa. It does. I would think that it would as well. Of course, most of the time I drink the glass so quick after I have it that it's not, it does not curdle. It just kind of gives it that little extra. I don't know that I would just drink a big old straight glass of eggnog. It is thick. Does have a great flavor, but I think that 7-Up or a Sprite or a Sierra Mist or whatever, one of the clear ones.
Fireball.
I did try or Fireball. Yes, exactly. It is what it's all about. It is what it's all about. Bringing a little bit of cheer to someone's day. Yes. Just bringing a little, spreading some fun Christmas cheer is what I like to do. What it is all about. But I'm going to throw that up again across the bottom, and I had thrown a link in there. I'll throw that. I think this is the right one. Nope, that is not the right one. It is. If you want to join us tonight for some fun on the Reseller Clickbait Podcast Holiday Live Tour, me and Corey Grams and Pops like to hang out, and we have special guests Kristen and Cajun Reseller. I'm looking down, I got a little tink in my ear, and we are bringing on right now our special guest, John Handler. What's John Handler as the
Oh yeah,
name?
I guess I gotta change that here. I can't really stay too terribly long, but I want to pop in, say hi, and why yes, hello there, ladies and gentlemen out there in YouTube land. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas to everyone out there.
Of course, don't be fooled by the name John Handler. This is our friend right here, Patrick Murphy, who is flying in today to say hi, to say Merry Christmas, and he's festive. He's got the Santa hat on. How's your Christmas season going?
It is absolutely beautiful, but it is more complete now that I'm here on the SSK promo Wednesday with all the festivities, all the giveaways. So a lot of fun. I feel like I don't know if I'm talking to Ken or if I'm talking to Santa. Should I give you my list?
Well, yeah, if you have a list, if you didn't mail it in, I haven't checked the mailbox today, so it might be there. But what is on Patrick Murphy's Christmas list?
I wish for world peace.
What, ladies and gentlemen, see, that's why Patrick Murphy, he wants everyone in the world to have peace.
And if we can't have that, then I'm going to try something new.
Okay.
We're going to do a julienne casserole. Somebody made this for me over the weekend, and oh my god, dude,
it was good.
Oh my god! So what I'm going to do is this is going to be the base, and then I'm going to add some more cheese and some onions and some mushrooms.
Oh man, this sounds good. Now, is that dinner tonight, or is that going to be for your Christmas dinner?
That's not tonight. And the reason I can't really stay long is I'm getting ready to prep for a show. I'm going to be on the Johnny Cajun Rich Reseller show. Shameless plug right there. But it is going to be tomorrow or Friday. So I've got some breaded pork chops thawing. So I'm going to invite my buddy over, and yeah, it's going to be
oh man, breaded pork chops and julienne potato casserole. Man, that sounds excellent. And whose show are you on tonight? Let's plug that again.
Well, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be on the Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller show.
Yes.
If I can get you the link.
Yes.
Let me see here. Boop-de boop boop. So are you guys, are you ready for the holiday?
I am getting there. I'm going to add you in there, Patrick, as a moderator.
Oh my god, no, the responsibility is too much. I can't handle it. I can't. Oh my gosh.
You could drop in the link directly, though. You could drop it. You drop the link in, and then I'll ban you from the show. Or no, I'll ban you as a moderator if you want. There we go. Patrick Murphy. Everybody click on that. We're going to be done here in just a little bit. Jump over to Johnny show, Cajun Roots Race. Hello there, Johnny will always say. And you can continue your festive fun afternoon over there with Patrick Murphy and with Johnny. Very cool. I appreciate you jumping. I don't want to hold you up. You can stay as long as you want, but you are prepping for the show, prepping pork chops and another live show. I love it. Busy, super busy guy. And just I appreciate you popping on, my friend.
I appreciate you having me. I always have fun. You see, Wednesdays is my in-office day, and noon is my lunchtime, so I don't always get to pop in.
Yes.
And it makes me sad.
Well, it makes me sad too, because I always love when I see either Patrick Murphy is flying by or sneaking in or all of the different things you use to say hello and light up that thumbs up. Much appreciated as always.
So, with that, ladies and gentlemen, be good not only to each other, but most importantly, hey, you be good to that person staring back at you every single day in the mirror.
Very fun. Very fun. Love me some Patrick Murphy. For sure. And Elfin Magic. Jill is Elfin Magic in here now. I also want world peas. Sounds not only world peace, but world peas. Is that like a cream pea? Like one of those cream peas? Not a fan. Not a fan of peas at all. Jill, did you mess up your sound? Is that what you did?
I muted myself and then couldn't remember where it was. To mute myself.
You didn't even. She muted herself. And what do you not like Patrick Murphy? Is that what it was? Is that why you?
No, but I found myself when he was talking, and I started to cough.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want to do that. Allergies are really, really bad today. So I don't know why, and I didn't want to cough while I was talking. So I muted myself and then forgot how to unmute
it. Yes, Patrick, thank you for popping on. I appreciate it. Stay awesome, y'all, and light up that thumbs up. I appreciate that very much. You have a Merry Christmas, my friend. I appreciate you. And when I am done here, I will pop over onto actually, I just went over to the show. Did I punk out of this show? No, I'm right here. I'm going to leave that up over here, and I'm going to give it a notification here so I can check out Johnny Cajun Roots Reseller this afternoon. Hump Day Hangout. That looks fun. That looks fun.
What time is your show tonight?
8 p.m. 8 p.m. Eastern time is the Reseller Clickbait podcast. We've got our guest, Kristen O'Rourke Squirrel. We've got Chris Cajun Reseller is coming on with Corey and I. Corey from Grams and Pops, co-host on the podcast. And what am I doing here? Oh, I got my screens all messed up here.
7 normal time. I was literally watching the chat, Chris, waiting for you.
7 normal time. That's right. If you live in the central time zone, it will be 7 p.m. tonight. But we got some giveaways. We got some prizes. We got some games. We're going to do that. Finish the lyric with our guests. I've got a fun game that we're going to do called Ding or Dong. Christmas, you hear a lot of Christmassy festive bells this time of year. And so we've got some different topics, and whether you're going to give them a ding, or whether you're going to give them a dong. And then we're going to have a trivia game that the chat can participate in ding or dong and maybe break some ties. Not break ties with us, like leave the show and not ever come around, but breaks a tie score. And Chris is, if that would happen to be a ding or dong, Chris is giving Eggnog a big old dong.
He's pre-donging it.
Yeah, he's pre-donging. Chris is pre-donging. Merry Christmas to you, Susan. Yes, have a great day. Enjoy those kids one more day, and then tomorrow you will be, or whenever it is, couple days left, and then Christmas break. And hit me up, Susan, and we will get your Christmassy blanket to you.
I need to find my pay, because I have an insurance check here, but I can't find my stamp. Well, I'm still working out of boxes. In prison, they don't let us have personal little. See, this is why I like Chris better than I like you, though, Ken, because we agree on the donging eggnog.
Well, why don't you just move to Louisiana and hang out with Chris all the time?
Because Chris wouldn't like me then. I'm a
the
lot.
last bite or drink of eggnog is always even as good as the first one.
Yes.
Well, okay, eggnog suggests there are other types of nog. What would another kind of nog be, and what is nog anyway?
What other sort of snotty textured foods could we make nog out of?
Gravy nog.
Yes.
Some gravy nog.
My mom would let you move into the cabin in a heartbeat, Chris.
Oh, then you would get that festive snow, Chris. I guarantee. Well, we haven't had a lot of. We've had pretty mild winters up here in Ohio for the last few years. Um, you might get a few days. I think I only had to run the snowblower in the driveway like maybe twice last year to really clear out the snow. A lot of times it'll come in. It might snow and you'll get enough, but by like the next day, it was all going to melt it off. World P-Nog.
Yes, nog.
Hey, let's get a little World P-Nog
See, I
going on.
like
Yeah.
these though, so.
Yeah, eggnog. Yeah, I don't even know exactly. Yeah, what is the nog of eggnog?
Are you looking it up or Chris
Yes.
probably already knows. He didn't.
Okay.
Did you hear what I said?
Yes, Chris is probably already knows, yeah. Okay, what is the nog of eggnog? There are many possible explanations for why eggnog is called eggnog. One of the theories is that nog is derived from nogging, a small wooden cup used in the 16th century. Okay. Others, like Icelandic food history, blah, 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 say it comes from nog, an old English word for strong beer. So,
maybe nog was meant to have alcohol in it so you could get it to slide down easier. Chris, why don't you like nog? For me, I'm very marginal about eggs. I have to be in the mood for eggs because they are like snotty. Well, not that you're eating them that way, but anyway, it's just thick and gross. But I don't like buttermilk either because of the same thing. It's thick. Ugh. So, but Chris, why don't you like nog?
Yeah.
You'd have to have an entire container of nutmeg in it before I would drink.
Oh yeah, that Southern Comfort brand has a really good mix of spices. I was looking the difference between eggnog and holiday. Eggnog must have a minimum of 6% butterfat and a minimum 1% egg yolk by weight. Holiday nog was a flavored milk product. 2% butter.
Flavored milk. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, scrambled eggnog. How about
No.
You said you don't really like it. No, that was on there. I just made that up.
Oh, okay.
Scrambled eggs or scrambled eggnog.
You can put hollandaise sauce in your eggnog. Make it thicker.
All the Chris drinks is water and milk, so everything else is yuck. And why is it okay that a milkshake is thick, but not eggnog? Well, a lot of times eggnog is thick, not as thick as a milkshake.
It's a different kind of thick. It's not egg, or a milkshake isn't slimy thick.
Okay. Yeah, it's just thick.
Because I told you I tried that when I went through the place the other night, because they had eggnog milkshakes, and I'm like, are those good? And she said, you can try a baby one. They have baby milkshakes.
Yes.
And it was good for like the first sip, and then it just became like a milkshake. So yeah, but it's ice cream too. So ice cream is universal. It's okay.
You don't even like ice cream?
No, I said ice cream. Milkshake is made of ice cream, and ice cream is good, but it's not thick and snotty.
This is true. Oh, we had Mexican fried ice cream yesterday. I love fried ice cream. It was. That one was really good. A lot of the places, there's not places that really do the fried ice cream anymore where it actually is deep fried. The frozen bowl of ice cream is rolled in the mix and then deep fried. Nowadays it's just they crunch up some corn flakes, put a little bit of honey in there and roll it up on an ice cream ball. Oh, now see, Jill is also not a fan of flan. And if it's a little thicker, it's basically cheesecake or flan or creme brulee. I love creme brulee. I love flan. I love custard pies. My dad makes the best. I'll put my dad's custard pie up against anybody's custard pie, whether your dad makes it or your mom makes it or your grandma. My dad would, fist fight your grandmother over custard pies. He's not ashamed to take down an old lady.
Okay. Lord. Okay, here's the thing. As I'm thinking about it, if you remember, so right out of high school, I was a foreign exchange student to Argentina, and their dessert of choice for every freaking meal that we had was dulce de leche. You put it on everything. It's so gross. Like
I love it.
Eat it so much that I got sick of it. It's just sweet and no, it's terrible. And I think all those things remind me of that. Flan is just custard with like crystallized dulce de leche on.
Oh man, Jill, I need to show you something that I got in the mail.
What?
From our friends. Let's see here though. So if Jill ever becomes a supervillain, we can defeat her with pudding and other sweet cream. It's like her kryptonite.
Yeah.
That consistency. We could throw some gravy at her. We could throw some eggnog at her. That's her kryptonite.
Yes.
I want to show you something that I got though, Jill.
Okay.
In the mail from my friends Joe and Nicole over at I'd Flip That. I helped them. I participated on their last game show, the mystery guest, mystery guest game show. And they sent me a little package over with some very fun stuff in it. Mac and cheese gummies. Look, and they even package it like real mac and cheese. Real mac and cheese. What Jill has to multitask in the middle of my show and play something else.
I got a text and it just had it was from a client. I had to look at it. Sorry.
And I also got a very nice thank you note in this shiny silver envelope. Pretty. They are from Minnesota, so something for my tree. Love from Minnesota. It says on there.
That's sweet.
And I guess that's a representation there of Joe and Nicole.
In a snow globe.
Yes. But Anna made me something. Anna is their daughter, who is very super talented.
Really,
at crochet and that stuff. Jill's going to be jealous right here.
I'm probably going to be. Oh,
look at this. A crocheted Christmas tree. Look how fun. Look how fun and festive this is.
That is amazing.
Made by their daughter Anna. Is so fun. And so I'm actually going to right now, I'm going to replace it. Let me see. That is showing up. I'm going to leave that right there for the rest of the show. But I'm putting that out with my my Christmas display with all my fun.
That's so cute.
I have like this table that has this Christmas tree on it that Jill had made for me last year, where she took 2 Christmas trees, an all red Christmas tree and an all white. She like split them in half. And so the top of it is red, the bottom is white, and it looks like a big Santa hat. Has a big old poofy pom-pom on it. I know, Kristen, right? I know. Anna made that.
It's perfect.
Anna, Anna flipped that. Anna flipped that. Made that.
That's really
Um,
cute. I am jealous.
and so I have that Christmas tree out there, and all around it, underneath, I have like that snowy, uh, like the batting material or whatever, all over the table, and a nice festive. It's like around the table in this corner, and I have um, lights in there, and I have all kinds of fun stuff around the tree that's all special to me. Um, very very cool, and so that is going under the tree when we are. Well, I might show it later on tonight, but it will be under my tree with all my other stuff. That is adorable, and so that. Oh yeah, it is. It is high quality. It's high quality fun, high quality festiveness, and high quality produced. Is that what I want
Mhm.
to say?
Yeah, it's very nice.
So very fun. Uh Man, it's like 1 week. One
I
week
know.
until Christmas. It's crazy. I guess I need to get this shopping and stuff done.
I'll be right back. I'll
Yes.
show you what I got today.
Oh, I'm excited to see what Jill got today. We will take her down until she gets back because I've been just having a good festive. I was excited about doing the show today just to kind of come on almost like a virtual Christmas card to say, Merry Christmas to everyone that's, supported and hung out with me on Wednesdays throughout the year. And it just, okay, so I see Jill is back.
Okay, so I got this today. Well, wait a minute. Why do I always do that? Whoops. So it's a lovely plate of stuff my client made. M&M cookies.
Oh, my
Um,
favorites.
wait a minute. Chocolate peanut butter fudge, which I will
Nice.
be sharing with my mom because that's her. She loves fudge. Chocolate fudge.
Very nice.
And then some chocolate. uh, and some more chocolate. I'm saving the coolest things for last, but chocolate.
Okay.
And then check this out. Two things. Okay, here's this one thing. You can come back on, Ken. I can't see you. I can't see your facial expression. And then
Okay.
this, they took a Rice Krispie treat and they put it in chocolate and they made reindeer, right? So it's got little pretzel antlers,
Okay.
and that's cute on a stick. And then the cool thing, a peppermint marshmallow log. So they put a peppermint stick in marshmallows and then covered it in chocolate with crushed peppermint on it.
Very fun.
Yeah, they
Man.
actually make these and sell them, so that's why. And then their daughter drew me. Uh, I will cover her name, but it says "Open Me 2024," and then she drew me a picture.
Aw.
Isn't that sweet? So
Yes. Very cool.
yeah, so
I
I have
love
some.
when the
Huh?
I love when the kids make stuff
Mm-hmm.
for like last night in the at the Santa gig. There's one little boy that comes each year and he always writes out his list for Santa.
It's a sweet list.
And it is a sweet list, and it's usually like this long. He fills up a whole entire sheet of paper, and some things that he has on there are uh like high end things. Some things are just regular gifts. He usually has some food items on there that he likes. Just very fun. But yeah, that's a festive gift that you got. Lots of
I
good
know,
snacks.
right?
Lots of good snacks for the office. Later today, you're
For
like,
all
oh man, I just need a
right.
little something.
I'm going to share it with my office staff.
Yes, your office staff.
It's my office staff.
Well, how generous of you,
I know.
Jill. That's
I'm that way.
you are that way, and I'm sure that the staff.
Yes.
Jill is the only one that works there. I'm sure that the staff will really enjoy
Right.
Having that plate of goodies out there,
Mhm. I think
um,
so.
on the table.
I
She's
probably
self-employed and works alone. Ah,
I will go
so
share with my mom because she was up drinking her protein drink and eating a little bit of something today. So, and she did. I'm gonna tell my mom if she's watching. I'm gonna tell on you, Nance. But she had a pretty major surgery yesterday, and she's like, "I don't need pain meds," and I'm like, "Okay." Like because I have a tendency to bulldoze things, right, and say like, "No, you need pain meds. You need to get pain meds," and so she's like, I'll just take Tylenol with codeine, that'll do it. Well, it's not doing it. So I she was already planning on it, but I'm like, you should call and get a prescription. So she's working on that now. So not that I'm trying to drug my mother up, but come on, get some pain meds in at least for the next few days. So anyway,
so
but she loves fudge, so I will be happy to share with her.
well, yes, that is cool. Uh, Very fun that your clients think of you when they pop in, give you a little Christmassy gift.
Hmm.
And so, yeah, Jill, I got lots to do this afternoon. I'm going to get ready to
Hmm.
uh, pop on out of here. So
You want me to just stay here and talk to people then?
yeah, I'll leave. Jill can stay here on the channel. You
No,
guys
I
can
have
hang
a
out.
ton of stuff to do.
Jill's going to run Christmas therapy sessions for the rest of the afternoon live here on
You know
YouTube
that I could do that.
on my channel. So Jill, I'm gonna make you big here. You can give some holiday wishes, and then I'll kick you out of here, and I'll finish up and move
Okay.
along. So here we go.
Okay. Hey, Merry Christmas, everybody. Just really enjoy the time, whatever time you have, whatever it looks like. Just just take a couple deep breaths. Inhale, exhale, and really just walk into this whole season with expectation. And there are good things in it. There's a lot of fun things, and you just have to create that. Um, so just enjoy the time that you have with the people that you love. Okay. So Merry Christmas.
Very cool. Very cool. So Jill, have a good rest of your day. I'm pretty sure I'll be talking to you at some point in the day, and I'm sure
Maybe.
we will see you in the chat tonight.
Yes,
Um, on the Reseller Clickbait podcast.
absolutely.
Uh, so
Okay.
I'm gonna punk you
Kick me
out of
out.
here, and
Okay.
I will see you soon.
Okay.
So yes, Aspen. Aspen says in there that I should give her some candy canes. I have some candy canes. What kind of candy canes you like, Aspen? Uh yes, therapy time with Jill. Um so yeah, everybody, thank you, for those of you that pop in each week, for those of you that are new watching today, I greatly appreciate you. My name is Ken, SSK Promo, the seasonal Santa, which I don't believe that I'm going to do a show next week because it is actually Christmas Day. So there is a very good chance that next time you see me on here, not next time you see me, because I know you're all coming to the Reseller Clickbait Podcast Holiday Live Tour tonight with Chris and a Rural Squirrel, Cajun Reseller Chris, of course, me and Corey from Grams and Pops. Just going to have fun. Yes, most Santas are seasonal. Well, I have a buddy. I don't know if you guys know Thrifty Santa, Santa Barry or not, but that guy is a legit Santa, and he does stuff all throughout the year. And and but yeah, I'm seasonal because I only have the big white beard during the Christmas season. So it would next time you see me, I will probably be clean shaven. Once Christmas is over, usually in that first week of January, or maybe since Christmas is on a Wednesday, it'll probably be that weekend. I usually like to keep it through New Year's, still be a little festive that week and have some fun up until New Year's Eve, and then shave it all off. Um, and oh, you know what? There's that button. Ah, I've been having trouble figuring out whenever Corey and I were doing live how to start a poll. I wanted to do a poll for some things, and that's part of our show tonight. And the other night when I was on the draft, the Monday night draft on Ray Nashville Flippers channel, he like put a poll, and I'm like, how do you do the polls? And he's like, well, there's just a plus sign down at the bottom. You click on it. But I think I just figured it out. Whenever we're doing a live on the Reseller Clickbait podcast channel, I am always logged in on my SSK promo account so that I can chat with the people when it comes up as my name. I need to log into the chat through the Reseller Clickbait podcast channel, and boom, right there is a poll. Start a poll. Let's see. Are you watching the holiday live tour tonight? Put that as a question, and we got yes or no. Let's start a poll right there. Let's see how it works in the chat. Are you watching the holiday live tour tonight? The poll is up. Okay, right now 100% of the people in the chat are going to watch. Yeah, you do learn something new every day. What is up, Chad, the quirky picker? Popping in right here. We're getting ready to, we're saying our Merry Christmases and our ho-ho-hos and our happy holidays to everyone. We're going to have a fun time tonight over on the podcast channel page. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to end the poll right now because 100 people, wait, how do I do it? How do I end the poll then? I don't know. Oh, there. I got to click on it, and I'm going to end it. I'm going to end it. 5 votes in 100% of the people are watching tonight. Chris doesn't have much choice to watch it because he's on it. He's going to be a special guest with Kristen. So that should be fun. Everybody, thank you. I wish you a very Merry Christmas. Be safe. I always say that. Be safe out there. If you are traveling to see family and friends over the holiday season, be safe out there. We all want to get there safely, have a good time, and enjoy our loved ones. And I appreciate, honestly, I do a lot of goofing around in here, but I do appreciate each and every one of you that pop in with me every week, that follow, on the Instagram and stuff. It means a lot. And I try to, follow and go see folks, and, have, and support everybody that I can. And in that vein, I'm going to throw down here a link. That's a link over to Cajun Roots reseller. Patrick Murphy, who had popped in the show earlier, is going to be on. I think that show is probably already started. Maybe pop over there, say Merry Christmas, throw some Santas in their chat. Tell them that Ken sent you over there. Show them some support and some love here at Christmas time. And we're going to wrap this up, and we will see you all later in the day. And Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all. And thank you.